Everybody knows Horrid Henry, the kid who lies, cheats, screams, schemes, and somehow causes chaos everywhere he goes. But today, I'm becoming a social services investigator. We're going through some of the worst things Henry's parents have ever done and deciding whether Horrid Henry is really just a badly behaved kid or whether the adults around him deserve a lot more blame than they've ever gotten. And honestly, after rewatching these episodes, this investigation starts horribly because in Horrid Henry's Horrid Revenge, Henry scares Peter, they fight over a paintbrush, Peter falls over, and paint goes everywhere.
Get off, Henry! Peter? Look what Henry did!
Henry definitely starts it, but he isn't the one holding the paint. He isn't the one who falls, and he isn't the one who actually spills it, and somehow Henry gets blamed for the entire thing.
Don't be horrid, Henry! Just look at Peter's face! And my floor! This time you have gone too far, Henry.
Then he wakes up the next morning and discovers that every single thing he owns has been taken away.
What? Where's all my stuff?
His toys, his comics, his CDs, his music, everything. The poor kid's room looks like it's been raided by the police, and what really stood out to me wasn't even the punishment itself. It was Henry saying he gets sent to his room so often that he may as well live there permanently.
I get sent to my room a lot. I get sent to my room so often I might as well live here full time.
And if you thought taking everything he owned was bad, let's move on to Horrid Henry, Horrid Boy, because this is the episode where his parents accidentally reveal what they really care about.
Well, we'll just have to make sure they don't find out what Henry's really like, won't we?
Why?
Well, because they might think we're really bad parents if they find out what Henry's really like.
Their first thought isn't helping Henry or understanding why he behaves like this. It's protecting their own reputation. So instead of trying to work out why he behaves the way he does, they basically invent an entirely different child. Suddenly, Henry loves vegetables, loves exercise, loves homework, and apparently spends his spare time making papier-mâché models. At that point, you're not parenting anymore. You're doing public relations. And somehow it backfires so badly that the school recommends parenting classes.
He doesn't watch TV or play computer games. He only eats strange vegetable sandwiches. He has never eaten a sweet in his life, and he does all his homework even when he's given double.
But that's good, isn't it?
Apparently not. All these things are really not normal for a boy of his age. So we would like to recommend that you attend a course to learn how to be better parents straight away.
So then I watched Horrid Henry Trapped, and this episode genuinely changed how I saw Henry, because despite all the screaming and chaos, when Peter is about to get crushed by a cupboard, Henry doesn't hesitate. He pushes him out of the way. And he ends up in hospital because of it. He saves his brother's life, and somehow he still feels forgotten. His teacher visits before his own family does, and when his mum finally arrives, her first reaction is,
Henry, the doctor said... Oh, where is he? And where's Peter?
Peter, again. Even after saving his brother's life and ending up in hospital because of it, Henry still can't have one moment that's just about him. And once I realized Henry actually does care about people, I started looking at these episodes very differently, which brings us to Horrid Henry Rockstar, and honestly this episode made me feel awful for him. Because for once he's not hurting anyone, he's just excited. He started a band, he loves music, and he finally has something he's genuinely passionate about, and his mum's response is,
Rock stars don't do homework, Henry.
Cool. So, I don't have to do homework.
Henry, you are not a rock star, and you never will be. So the sooner you get that idea out of your head and get on with your homework, the better. And stop drumming! If I hear you doing that one more time...
That is brutal, but then she grounds him from band practice for the entire week.
Right, that's it, Henry. You're grounded. No buts, Henry. You will stay in every night this week and do your homework.
But what about band practice? The Zero Zombies can't practice without me.
Well, they're going to have to practice without you.
But that's not fair.
Homework, Henry.
And honestly, that's what makes it even sadder, because this isn't Henry trying to dodge homework just so he can mess around. He's genuinely excited about something. He has a band, friends depending on him, and their first gig is coming up. And instead of trying to balance his responsibilities with the thing he loves, his parents just shut the whole thing down. And once you notice it, you start seeing the same thing over and over again. Anything Henry genuinely enjoys eventually becomes a problem. Music, football, computer games. If it matters to Henry, sooner or later it gets taken from him. And then people try acting surprised when he's angry all the time. And if you think crushing your child's biggest passion is bad, wait until you see what happens in Horrid Henry Alone at Home, because somehow Henry manages to get blamed for something he isn't even there for. The family are going to a national park. Henry runs back inside to get his comics, and they just drive off.
Hey! Wait for me! They've left me behind!
No head count, no checking whether everyone's in the car, nothing. They just leave their child at home, and then somehow, while they're stuck in traffic, Dad slams the steering wheel and says,
Ugh, I can't believe we're in this traffic jam now. This is all your fault, Henry. Did you hear me, Henry?
Henry, listen to your father.
What's the matter?
It's Henry. He's disappeared.
What?
I think we might have left Henry behind.
Henry isn't even in the car. The kid has been abandoned in his own house and he's somehow still responsible for traffic. That line genuinely says everything about his role in this family, because even in complete physical absence, Henry still ends up being the problem. And that same attitude shows up again when Henry actually tells the truth, because then I watched Horrid Henry and the Demon Dinner Lady. Greasy Greta starts stealing food from children and eating it herself.
Hey, that's mine!
Not anymore. It's confiscated.
Not confiscating it, not throwing it away, eating it. Eventually, Henry tells his mom exactly what's happening, and her response is basically,
Henry, turn the light out now and go to sleep, please.
But Mum, there's a demon dinner lady at school and she's taking all our treats.
Oh, that's nice. Night-night.
There must be a way to stop her. There must.
no concern, no questions, no, I'll speak to the school tomorrow, nothing. Just because he's Henry, nobody believes him, which means, once again, Henry ends up solving the problem himself. And once you notice that pattern, you start seeing it everywhere. And weirdly, one of the worst examples isn't even from the show, it's from the books. In Horrid Henry's Perfect Day, we're told that when Henry's parents walked him to school, they walked behind him and pretended he wasn't theirs. That is horrible. Yes, Henry is difficult. Yes, he's got a terrible reputation, but your parents are supposed to be your safe place. They're not supposed to publicly distance themselves from you because they're embarrassed. Think about the message that sends. You're so bad that we don't even want people knowing we're your parents. That's not discipline, that's rejection, that's shame, and honestly that one detail might explain more about Henry than the rest of the show combined. But still, somehow it gets even sadder in Horrid Henry and the zombie hamster. Fang goes missing and Henry is genuinely heartbroken, and despite seeing how devastated he is, his dad still makes him go to school.
Come on, Henry. Time for school.
Still can't believe Fang's gone.
I know, Henry, but it's still time for school.
Honestly, that bit made me feel awful for him, because when you're a kid, losing a pet feels like the end of the world. It's confusing, it's upsetting, and for all Henry knows at this point, Fang is gone forever. And while Henry's still mourning him, we then see his mom throwing Fang's cage in the bin. The hamster hasn't even been missing for a full day. No searching, no comforting Henry. No, he might come back, straight into the bin. And it matters because Fang is one of the few things Henry clearly loves. When Fang finally comes back, Henry is genuinely relieved. And once again, it feels like Henry's feelings matter far more to him than they do to the people around him. If something genuinely matters to Henry, it usually comes second, which makes Happy Birthday Steve almost painful to watch. Henry's football team reached the FA Cup final. He's ecstatic. Everyone's watching it at Ralph's house and there'll be crisps and lemonade. And then his mom tells him they're all going to Steve's birthday dinner instead.
But the cup final's on Saturday.
I know. That's why I'm reminding you. We're going to Aunt Ruby's for tea.
But Mum!
Tea, Henry, not football.
Now technically, there's nothing wrong with going to a family birthday. The issue is that nobody even tries to understand why he's upset. Nobody compromises, nobody records it. Aunt Ruby actually says he can watch the match and his mum still turns the television off.
And the goalkeeper got the better of him.
Yes! No.
Oh, please let me watch, just for a minute.
N-O spells no, Henry.
And after that episode, I genuinely started wondering whether Henry even believes the rules are fair anymore. Then I remembered Horrid Henry's bad present, and honestly this one drove me insane. Grandma brings 2 dinosaur toys, one purple, one green. Henry chooses the purple one first, then Peter wants it. And instead of saying Henry chose first, Dad says, "You're the oldest, let Peter have it." There it is again. Peter cries, Henry loses. That's the family rule. Because by this point, it's bigger than a dinosaur. It's about knowing that if Peter wants something badly enough, the rules suddenly change. Eventually, Henry starts believing that anything he cares about can be taken away from him the second Peter wants it. And then we reach our final case, Horrid Henry and the special spinner. Henry doesn't do his homework and gets punished. Fair enough, but then the punishment escalates. No TV, no music, no computer.
Go to your room right now. It's bedtime.
But I haven't done my homework yet.
Right, that's it. No music, no TV, no computer. For a week.
A month.
A year.
Then his comics, CDs, gizmos, and even hamster get taken away.
Hey, that's my boombox.
That's right, Henry.
But how am I going to listen to my music if you've taken my boombox? Oh, you've got my CDs too.
That's right, Henry. I'll be looking after them for a while.
That's not fair!
Again, it isn't correction, it's total confiscation. And then something really interesting happens. Great Aunt Greta teaches Henry how to use a yo-yo. She spends time with him, encourages him, shows interest in something he likes, and Henry thrives. He gets excited, he gets invested, and he becomes genuinely good at it. He even ends up on television, and when he calls his family downstairs to watch, they're upstairs using all the things they took from him. Mum's reading his comics, Dad's listening to his music, Peter's sorting his gizmos.
Mum? Dad?
I'm gonna be a rockstar. Never need to go.
Sorry, Henry.
Didn't you hear me calling you?
No, the music was too loud.
And I was, reading the latest Gross Class Zero comic. They're really good, Henry.
Yeah, I know. Now are you going to come and watch me on TV or not?
In a minute. I just want to finish this story.
Parents.
That is unbelievable. They confiscated his belongings and then started enjoying them themselves. And when Henry succeeds, Dad says it was worth depriving him.
Well done, Henry.
I knew it was worth depriving you of those things for a while.
Henry succeeded only because someone finally encouraged him, because someone finally stepped into his world instead of constantly trying to pull him into theirs. Because in the end, that's what this entire investigation comes down to. So, after 11 cases, would social services remove Henry from this house? Honestly, I think there's a very strong argument for yes, because this isn't just one bad day, it's 11 different examples of the exact same pattern. Henry gets blamed automatically, his punishments become extreme, his feelings get dismissed, his interests get mocked or taken away. Peter's wants constantly come first, and even when Henry does something genuinely good, people still expect him to be the problem. Eventually, that starts turning a child into exactly what everyone expects him to be. If you're constantly treated like the difficult one, eventually you start acting like the difficult one. If nobody listens when you're upset, eventually you stop explaining yourself. And if everyone around you has already decided you're horrid, eventually you stop trying to be anything else. That's the really sad thing about this show. I don't think Henry was born horrid. I think he learned that being horrid was the role everybody expected him to play. And honestly, after rewatching all of this, I don't think the biggest problem in the house is Horrid Henry. I think it's the adults who spent years treating him like he was horrid, until eventually he became Horrid Henry, case closed. And before I go, I just want to say thank you for sticking around. I know I've been gone for a while, and trust me, that wasn't by choice. Life got in the way in ways I genuinely couldn't control, so being back here making videos again means more than you know. So if you enjoyed this one and you're happy to see me back, please show it some love and let's try to hit 10,000 likes. And I've also opened channel memberships. Truthfully, this channel isn't making any money for me right now, so if you want to support me during this difficult time and help me keep making videos like this, consider joining. There's absolutely no pressure at all, but every bit of support genuinely helps me keep this channel going right now. Please don't click off. If this channel's ever meant something to you, I'm asking from the bottom of my heart, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 100,000 and every single one of you makes a difference. I believe in this community and I believe in you. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.